You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they will throw to get us started here. They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he will work this one up to the 28. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Opening play, and Bo will throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Captain, ready! Away! Bombers!
From the red zone now. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
By Marcus Jones.
Ready!
Shotgun snap to Nix. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. It will bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
Bombers! Away!
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll throw again. Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
This is caught for 2, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the
May now from the gun. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. They've got first down here from the 36. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Nix from the gun. That's completed right side. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos grow their lead to 14-0. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch with big yards on the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offensive line fast.
That's good for our Patriots.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's May to the air. Buying some time right. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to May. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. A couple of really good plays, Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Offense isn't budging. They're going for it. May throwing for it. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Man, great call by the defense there. They go to cover 2 for that play, and it's the free safety back there who makes the read and forces that turnover.
And that's who you want playing that cover 2, covering half the field, right? Those strong safeties near the line of scrimmage. A little more depth at playing the run free safeties. This is exactly what they want. They want to play that half, and when that ball is in their vicinity, go and take it away.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down.
1st down throw for May. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
line. On the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively. You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. Sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Mims with the grab. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos hold a 16-point lead in the first. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them to touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. May looking to throw. Headed out right. Ball is out, and they lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Broncos out in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Here's May. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Finds a man right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a two-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. May now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Working quickly here.
Crazy.
May now on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Catches it at the 1. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going on 4th, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18. And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Captain.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. 2nd down now, they need 7. Once more, it's Nix. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos.
Nix from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard.
Shin him. Away. Captain.
Now Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Broncos will line
Nick's
up
going to
for
try and throw for it.
conversion.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Broncos 36, Patriots 22.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
24-yard line.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Oh, my son! Joe. Ready! My name is Hunt. Away!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that is his fourth touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Nix to throw again. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Working quickly here.
It's now second and 19 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right. Over to Douglas on the sideline, caught. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May on first and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again. It's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Offense to the line for second down. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the margin stays glued at 20. Now Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Bombers. Joe. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Bombers.
Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Away. Ready. Captain. Away.
Throw here, third down. That's cut for the first. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the draw, they give it to Harvey. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Goes to the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the
Here's made in the air.
second and 8.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air on first down. May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Throwing on first down, Nix. There he goes again. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. And that's Cox. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kick off for the Broncos.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 29.
Made a throw it. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Going for it with May. Throw caught by his running back. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. To the air yet again, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here's May again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on third down. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And they pick him off again. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add two more onto the massive lead they've got?
Patriots.
I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. Got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Emerson's going to take this straight ahead. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Working quickly here.
That's another Patriots first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Henry on the catch. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots put at least a tiny dent into that lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Got it to 1. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. And it reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
On first down, it's Nix. Got for big yards on the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, there has been no answer to keep him out of the end zone, and they can't keep him out of the record books either, partner. That score gives him the most receiving touchdowns ever in one game.
And trust me, Kate, those defenders, they threw everything. Man, zone, press, off. They just could not stop him. He was on a mission, and it was a mission for the record books.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's May. Headed out right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They stick with Stevenson here on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
May looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Let's put it in here, baby.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kick in.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And gets 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Rip.
Stevenson with another carry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is May. Finds Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trying to do some window dressing. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Keeping it on an option to the right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
30, G. Hey, what's up? Torpedo.
Running with Stevenson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on fourth and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Buys time, rolling right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Hold on, set. Hey, bombers.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They're going to pass it here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Hold on, Captain. Ready? Bombers. Olay.
Nix from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Denver.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records